All right, so I received an email from Littleton Coin Company. The very company that we have so much mixed reviews about this coin company, and yeah, I guess we're gonna throw a little bit more fuel on the fire, right? Because we have to. There are a number of things I'd love to personally criticize about the coin. We'll talk about it here today, but also to drive a little bit of awareness. I mean, is this something that honestly you should buy? Straight up. And Littleton has a 2023 Wildlife Collage 4 ounce American Silver Eagle round. And they proudly use the word American Silver Eagle as if they have a patent on it, which they don't. They do sell the U.S. Mint produced Silver Eagles. All right, that's no big secret. Albeit for a much inflated price, as you guys know, that's what they're notorious for. So this particular 4 ounce silver metal coin or what have you, I mean, it looks a little bit like this. It looks like a traditional Type 2 reverse. However, it's a 4 ounce. Um, it's produced by whoever Littleton supplies their product like this. It's not from the mint. I can tell you that because they don't produce a 4 ounce American Silver Eagle round. Um, Price wise, it's $299. Wow. I just ate breakfast for dinner, so I have bad indigestion all of a sudden when I'm reading this. $299. It is in stock online. 999 fine silver, 4 troy ounces. When you look at this, you could honestly, I mean, you see the Littleton logo at the 6 o'clock position of the coin, but when you flip the colorization of the internal bits and pieces of the coin, you see a grizzly bear, a moose, a wolf, bison, buffalo. Um, the legs look a little bit funny on that bison, but anyways, and then you have autumn colored leaves. You know, uh, it's a try. I mean, I particularly like the wolf part of it with the aurora borealis showing through, and then the snow, and then the what I perceive to be Denali National Park because aurora borealis, the northern lights in Alaska. Um, but check that out. The obverse obviously is just about a perfect rendition of Adolf Wyman's, you know, design. It's crazy how they do that, right? The date is in the same position in the 6 o'clock kind of like recessed area there. It says "In God We Trust." It says "Liberty." I mean, shoot, guys. I mean, what else is there to say? Well, anyways, the description reads as this: collectors love large silver coins, and the stunning limited edition American Silver Eagle round is sure to impress. Struck in 4 troy ounces of gleaming 99.9% pure silver, the hefty, eye-catching round bears the 2023 date and features the patriotic design of liberty striding toward a new dawn. First seen on half dollars of 16 to 47. The revered motif was brought back on the American Silver Eagles of 86 to date. For all the beauty on the obverse, it's the reverse that's the real attention getter. The area surrounding the majestic landing eagle has been colorized by Littleton's artists to feature stunning American landscapes and wild animals, including the bison, gray wolf, moose, and grizzly in their natural habitat. Only 150 of these incredible silver rounds will be produced. Holy smokes, that's limited. So be sure to secure one for your collection today. Product details doesn't say a whole heck of a lot. 2023, it's silver with case and product type single products. What they fail to mention, and this I'm gonna jump their shit on this one, is that they didn't recognize the fact that this is a play or a fabrication of the famous Adolf Wyman Walking Liberty obverse. I mean, that's what it is, right? And it says liberty and in God we trust, which all that stuff is on US mint coinage. So, yeah, this thing is out there for you guys to get at a ridiculously low mintage of 150 pieces. $300. All right. So as nice as the colorization is on the reverse of the coin on this Type 2 Eagle reverse, I mean, we certainly have to discuss, what kind of place does something like this have in the marketplace? Because since the turn of the century, around 99, 2000, the colorized Silver Eagles were grossly overpriced. Okay, we could all agree on that. When they first came out, they were like $60, $70, $80. You had some TV hucksters that said, "Oh, just do 3 payments of $29.99, and then you are in hock for 3 months on a 1 ounce colorized Silver Eagle." Number two, these things, the colorized coins, don't exactly have the best secondary market. I mean, that's a given, and we are going to explore that here today by looking at some examples of colorized coins. Now, these are all current listings. Some of them actually have impressive sales on there. A lot of the newer renditions with the God, we call it silk screened or whatever printing process that these companies use to print on actual Silver Eagles actually look really nice. And, the dates are quite modern, 2016, 2018. These all have like bids on them. So I'm really, the comparison is all there. But this top coin right here that just sold within minutes ago, the 2000 colorized American Silver Eagle, this is what we were used to seeing back in the day when we were opening up our USA Today newspaper, and we saw this in the classified ads. It's crazy. This thing suckered a lot of people, and it wasn't the best, well crafted enamel that was applied to the coin, and you'll have to get your hands dirty if you wanted to remove that off of the coin, all the while not damaging the coin. So there is still a premium on Silver Eagles, regardless if they have this colorized enamel on there. This one 2000 Silver Eagle that headlines the sold listings ended up selling for just under $35 with shipping. So, and then you have, the Dale Earnhardt's over here, they're right around $34. I mean, they're selling for melt. People really don't have a problem with the coins themselves because of their intrinsic value. That stuff is all easy to remove, with, maybe easiest solution, the dipping stuff might be able to remove that because it's an acid. Here's another 2000 American Silver Eagle. Okay, same old colorized junk, $28. Okay. This one right here is an actual Canadian release because they do sell a lot of colorized coins from the Royal Canadian Mint. This one is actually quite the attractive piece. I believe they probably has the QE2 obverse on there. Here's another colorized one from '99 for just under $35. Here's another 99 here. This one is actually, it says OGP and COA included. This one sold for $36. Again, folks, this is a coin that, sold at the time for that 60, $70. It was a lot of money because the price of silver in 1999 was cheap. It was like, what, $6, $7, $8 an ounce. It was just, yeah, people were suckered into the beauty of these Silver Eagles, with the colorization, and these certificates of authenticity are not legitimate or authentic to this to the U.S. Mint. These are secondary, third party created certificates, that were fabricated, for the product. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, as you can see, I mean, the prices, they're not commensurate to what you would normally pay for these things. Again, there are some nice colorized coins out there. If they're done right, they look good. Me personally, I just don't want any secondary market, colorization on a coin like this. But it has its audience, albeit a lot more limited than we would think. Um, and I would prefer just not to see this, because in a way it's damaging the original coin. It really is. It's like applying lacquer to a Lincoln cent, which is what they used to do back in the 50s. For whatever reason, to prevent just diseases, bacteria. That was always the thing back then, 70, 80 years ago. But there you go. Yeah, I mean, these are cool. The Confederate flags and the other ones with the American flags. I mean, those things are selling really well. But those are actual real silver eagles. Ruthenium colored Northern Lights eagle. That's actually pretty dope right there. But there you go. I mean, secondary market very harsh on these. And if you're gonna pay $300 for the Littleton coin 4 ouncer, I mean you have to take into consideration because the price of silver is just over $22 an ounce. So at its base intrinsic value, they are $88. All right, which is scary because that's a $200 plus premium for the artistic quality, and it's not a U.S. Mint product. All right, these were produced by a minter, someone outside of any sort of sovereign mint facility that produces those, and it has Littleton's, logo right on the coin, which in my personal opinion diminishes the value of the coin easily by 25%. I might be a little bit over enthusiastic about that figure, but that's how much I firmly believe that Littleton's brand really does kill the value of coins when you see it. So what is our alternative? Okay, because there are a few. I mean, if you're gonna look to purchasing, some larger than life sized silver round or bar, go for a 5 ouncer. The America the Beautiful Park hockey pucks, which are 5 ounces. You can either opt for the bullion or the P Mint Unk versions. I mean, you can't do no wrong here. And these things, while they still sell for a ridiculous premium above and beyond what the spot value is for silver, these just seem like a way better option. Like, this Mountain Hood here that sold for $156 plus shipping, you could have bought about two of these for the price that the Littleton company is selling the 4 ouncer for. All right, the math is all screwed up here because it's like 4 ounces for $300. All the while, you could get a 10 ounce bar for under $300. Like if you got a generic, Valkyrie bar or something to that effect, a Scottsdale bar or whatever. You're going to end up spending less than $300 to obtain the bar because prices of silver has come down. Just a few weeks ago we were at $25 an ounce. Now we're back down to 22. It's kind of like a little bit all over the place. So obviously, from an investment standpoint, you need to figure out if it's in silver and it weighs a lot. You might as well be a little bit more, play into your sensibilities a little bit when you're buying these things and not haphazardly say, yes, it's pretty, I want it, it's worth every bit the $300. I mean, I'm not going to stop you guys for buying the thing, but I want you guys to realize if you buy this today and then you resell it, say, in 5 years, okay, you sell this thing in 5 years, even if the price of silver was $30 an ounce, okay, which it could be, realistically, folks, how much would you expect to get for this, right? Because, the kind of the fool's gold aspect of this is like, oh, Mintage of only 150. Says who? The company that makes them, with a third party, minter, that's not a legit sovereign, worldwide mint. In this case, it's no better than buying a generic round. You have to justify the artistic quality of the colorization. I feel like there's a lot better out there in the marketplace. Again, you can untap the resources of the Royal Canadian Mint for such things, and you have the prestige, you have the fact that it was produced by one of the more well-known minting facilities, in Ottawa or whatever it's at. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Dude, don't be suckered into this, but again, at the same token, I'm not going to stop you guys from ordering it. Littleton has done some pretty wacky and crazy stuff. And they still continue to do that, and that's kind of like their motto. The one thing I will give them is that they are giving the hobby a chance by injecting this to younger collectors. The younger collectors will have to take it on the chin a few times if they continue to order through Littleton. But honestly, there's still a force out there. Now, not in the way that they used to be 20 years ago when they were in just about every newspaper known to man. But, they still have a little bit of market presence out there. So, anyways, folks, that's why I wanted to talk about. My personal recommendation is I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole or a 10-ounce silver pole, however you want to put it. There are better alternatives, but if you like it, it's beautiful to you, then by all means buy it. That's it. I'm your host Sean with Blue Ridge Silverhound, and it was certainly a pleasure to talk about this evening. You guys take care, keep on collecting, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you later.